Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Had a nice road trip, but now we're back and we got harvest preparations to get going. So BJ and Larry, they are getting the last load of soybeans out of the holding bin. Then we're gonna haul a little bit of corn today. Ohio Ag is coming to work on some equipment, so I'm getting my combine out and they're gonna try to fix the air conditioner in it, I think, and maybe the hole in it. We'll see. See what else we can get into today. Plenty of stuff to do. I don't know if you can see that corn, but it's pretty brown on the bottom. See if we can find any skunks. I got sprayed in here the other day, so we gotta move that so we can get to that. I don't know why my ladder's down. Who was messing with my ladder? Feeder house, because you can straight up drag that thing. Oh, now what? Somewhere back there's a sprayer, but I can't see it because these windows are so dirty. Oh, there it is. And once I get the air conditioner fixed and stuff, I do plan on taking this combine over to the shop tonight. Got some other work I want to do to it. Want to give it a good cleaning out and get it a little bit, get a couple things done on it before harvest. We will clean the windows then. They're pretty dirty, pretty dirty. Got some bean dust, some wheat dust, and some corn dust. Actually, that's probably just wheat dust because I did wash it last year. But we've still got some trash in here. And the thing could use vacuumed. That thing got dusty in the building. It was a lot cleaner than that. So if you guys missed it in wheat harvest, the first day I discovered there was a hole by the clean grain elevator. So we've also got to patch that. I don't know if Ohio Ag is going to patch that or if we are. It's right here. We fixed it with some 200-mile-an-hour duct tape, and that held us through wheat harvest, but that's going to have to be addressed before fall harvest. Now, like I said, we're also going to haul some corn, so I'm just going to leave this here to the tech for the tech when he gets here. Brother and I, we're going to go meet Larry over at the grain bins. We've got 2 corn bins to clean out, and then I think we're completely sold out of grain. It'll take a while though. They're fairly decent sized bins. There's probably 9,000 to 10,000 bushel left over there still, so get those cleaned out so we can make room to put more corn in them. Look at that thing. Face like that will keep the rats away.
That's not very nice.
It's not very true either. There's a bunch of rats over there.
Yeah. Ready to hook up?
Yep, I got the itch while I was out there seeing that corn getting run. So.
Yeah. Fortunately, there's probably some guys north of us getting ready to hook up.
Now, while I was gone, something showed up. So there it is. So look at that. Let's back this thing out of here. Also, Master Electrician has our lights installed in here now. I think he's still got a little bit left to do. Yeah, I think he's still putting all of our buttons on here, so we'll be able to control all the bins from this panel eventually. I think he's still doing that though. I don't know if you got the light in here. Nope, not yet. So this is eventually going to be our test shack. This is where we'll grab a sample, come in here and test it. But he's still wiring it up. Like our hillbilly weight edition. This tractor needs vacuum too. Doesn't look like they have anything hooked up. Back her out. Alright, so a little bit about this grain cart. This is not the same one we had last year. Not the exact same one, but it is the same model. This is a 1,300 bushel Unverferth grain cart. I'm not 100% sure, but these might be wider tracks. I can't remember. I have to ask on that one. See what measurements these are, but these do have the equalizer tracks just like the one from last year. Like I said, it might be a little bit wider though. Don't think there's much difference. It has a grease bank just like the other one. I believe this one has a moisture sensor in it. The other one didn't, so that'd be pretty neat. It's going to be using the U-Harvest system just like we used last year. Once we got the hang of that system, we really liked it for record keeping. It actually did really good, really cool. We were able to get everything from the cart to a printable paper. Really like that for keeping track of stuff at the bins. So yeah, this will be awesome. BJ said he unloaded it while I was gone. He talked like it had a couple more lights maybe somewhere, but I don't know. I haven't really got to check it out. But we're going to be running it on this 1038. This is the newer 1038, the one we got last winter. So it has more hours. If you don't know, our 1038s are leased. And last year, the 1038 we were running on the cart, we overran the hours on it. Now we have it for multiple years, so it's not a big deal, but we don't want to get into that or repeating that situation every year, because then it will become a big deal. One thing we got to do this tractor, we have to flip the drawbar. The drawbar is when the Challengers are a little low. So as you can see, like the auger in transport mode is extremely low to the ground. So flip that drawbar, clean that tractor out, and then it'll be pretty much ready to go. We got to finish hooking this up with that 4 hydraulic lines on the PTO, and it's ready to go. Now, one thing that's maybe different about this than some of the other channels you watch, like if you've seen Larson Farms, they have that massive 2,500 bushel grain cart. Theirs has 2 augers in the bottom of it. This just has 1 auger. That auger right there. So this cart is shaped like a gigantic funnel. Not really a funnel, like a gigantic triangle, I guess. So you don't need 2 augers. That's the style of grain carts that we like the most. There's just less moving parts. And I think that this is the biggest single auger cart you can get, I think. So Chet may have the biggest grain cart in the world, but we have the biggest single auger grain cart in the world. All right, waiting on Larry to get here, so I'm gonna grab my coffee. Cheers. Clean this place up before harvest. It's like a herd of elephants crashed in. Lots to do. Probably won't happen. Larry, if you want, throw BJ out of that cushy job and he can get in the trucks and you can just run that. See if Master Electrician's been busy. Uh-oh. That did work before, didn't it? Nope! Turns out our safety switch was engaged. Well, because we're good at farming, we just decided we'd go ahead and plug up this 10-inch auger for a challenge. So now this thing's plugged up. Perfect. We're going to pull out of this bed so we can have someone that knows more about electric come look at that than us. The problem is, now much like the last bins that we did over here, we're going to let the sweep go around while Larry's loading. When Larry gets loaded, BJ and I are going to hop in there and sweep and clean up as we go. A little bit less dusty that way, a little bit easier on the ears. Now we got this bin running, but it's a little bit slower, but progress continues either way. Still haven't tackled that dust problem. Unfortunately, we have an 8,000 bushel an hour leg loading at about maybe 1,000 an hour right now. Since this is loading out so slow and we're going to just be getting in the bin in between loads, I'm going to run home. I'm going to get a lawnmower and a trailer. I'm going to come over here and mow around the bins. We haven't mowed over here for a while and it's kind of looking like a jungle. I hate mowing grass, but I also hate my place looking like a jungle. How you guys doing?
Going for a walk and taking a nap.
Baby gonna push you around?
She does all day anyways.
See what Dad's doing at the office, and then I need to steal that. I had to come rescue a damsel in distress. I heard you had some flat tires, young lady.
Yeah.
Hi, Chunky Monkey. So how long was it before you noticed you had a flat tire?
Listening to my audiobook while I was walking. Hearing a weird noise and I thought it was the audiobook, but then I realized 2 of the tires are flat. Keep on.
That one's real flat.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Lunchtime. You're filling in for George. Really?
Yep.
Okay. What you got there, Dad?
Jelly beans. Beanie weenies, jelly beans. It was extra good. Yeah.
And that's how you don't have to worry about anyone taking your lunch. What's AJ doing? What are you doing? Okay, so now we got to get in the bin and sweep. Larry's loaded, and then when we get that done, we'll get back to mowing. Is it harder to hear what I'm saying with this mask on? We'll see. Wonder what the Google translator thinks. All right, change of plans. This sweep doesn't quite do as well as the newer ones, so we're gonna let this thing go around twice before we get in there and sweep up. Out of gas. Made a boo-boo. All right, the little people just got out of school and we have visitors. How was school?
Good.
Let's see that mullet. Turn around. Let's see the mullet. Let's see the mullet. You know, we're not quite coop status yet, but not bad. Yummy. I like the shirt. Turn around. Let's see the other end of it. If you guys need a shirt, check out the link in the description. Watching these kids try to catch grasshoppers is quite entertaining. Okay, we're done hauling for the day. Got our mowing done. But I was just informed by my wife that we're going to go camping in one of the fields over there by the grain bins. And I haven't bush hogged it for a month, so in this tractor we go. Nothing like a last minute camping trip. She just had a tire blow out on the bush hog, but we're going to keep running it. I mean, I might not take it home, but I'm at least mow this field. It's still on the rim. Those tires are solid, and part of it just flew out. That's good. We definitely need new tires for the bush hog. Like Dad and Mom going for their nightly cruise. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. Hey guys, if you like this content, don't forget to thumbs up the video. Morning everybody. Say morning, bub.
Good morning.
Yeah, this morning Dax has a football game, but first gotta help BJ do some stuff over at the bins. He is moving the grain cart over here, but we're gonna unhook the cart and a couple other things. Say, I gotta go to a kid's football game, but BJ's gonna take the camera. You gotta flip the hitch on this tractor and a couple other things to see what he can do.
Good morning, YouTube. Haven't talked to you guys in a while. And Mason and I are getting 1038 number 2 here, ready to put on a grain cart. So this is the newer of our two 1038s, and we have to flip this hitch over so that it's a little taller for the cart. Gotta pull a pin back there, take this off, slide the tongue out, flip it over, that back down, and reinstall the pin that holds it in place. And then we'll be ready to hook the cart up. And it is absolutely wrecked in here. We'll vacuum and pick up the trash, maybe put some air freshener in there because I'm going to be spending a lot of time in this thing here this fall. Alright, so we got the pin out, we've got the top hasp off. Now we're going to pull the forklift over here, slide the tongue out, flip it over, and put everything back together.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright guys, we are finished. Everything torqued to the exact amount of Ugga Duggas, guaranteed not to drop a grain cart. Next item of business is taking the front end weights off of this guy. Now, you guys might remember a video in the spring of us putting weights on this thing. It seemed like it took a day and a half. Turns out they come off in like 15 minutes or less. I don't know if you can tell out the back window there. We got the old Sportsman in tow. Brian's camper is already set up. My family, Brian's family, we're going to enjoy Labor Day weekend just kind of hanging out at the camper and not worried about a whole lot of anything. So we'll see you next week, guys.